Oh, my leg's falling asleep. Oh, that's painful. I shouldn't sit like that, but I'm going to anyway. Oh, it is completely asleep. Oh, that's weird. It's going to hurt so bad while I do this. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Evan Rogers coming at you with another JLPT N4 listening. This is the third set of questions where we have to, these are kind of short, so they'll go quick, but we still have some grammar to explain. We're just going to pick what we should say in this situation, and this is the picture that we're looking at. Lady on the left looking at lady on the right, and they're like, woo, and there's a necklace predominantly displayed. So, here we go. Let's just, before we begin, like, share, subscribe, donate, consider making a comment, and all that sort of good stuff. If you do monthly subscriptions on Patreon or Subscribestar, you get rewards on top of it, and you're letting me know this is totally worth it. And that being said, let's just jump right in. Here we go.
1番
友達が可愛いネックレスをしています。
All right. 友達が your friend. As for your friend, 可愛いネックレス, a cute necklace. Kawaii is cute. Necklace is necklace. And for whatever reason, the Japanese have decided that there should be 9,000 verbs for wearing something on your body. In English, we have I will put on, which is when you're actually putting the thing onto your body. And then once you're done, you wear. And no matter where on the body it is, you're putting on and wearing. In Japanese, that is different. They have a verb for if it goes on top of your head, if it dangles off your shoulders, if it goes around your waist, if it's your glasses, you have a different verb, or watch and jewelry are a different verb, and then shoes and pants are a different verb as well. Shitemasu is for necklaces and jewelry, and when you talk shimasu, the verb is shimasu, but here it's in the teimasu. So here it should be she is wearing. She has there we go. She has suru to the necklace. She has done the necklace. She has worn the necklace, and she is currently in that state of being. Thus, she is wearing a necklace, and it's a cute one at that. So, the next sentence is
買った店が知りたいです。
買った店が知りたいです. You might be tempted to translate this as 買った to be has bought or bought, and then going into mise would be the store that was bought. That would be a translation of this. However, it's not what they're trying to say. We're not trying to figure out which store she bought. We're trying to figure out probably the store where she bought it. So notice how Japanese leaves off the person who did the kata and the thing that was kata'd. So this is actually this kata right here. Just this kata right here. I wish that little black box didn't show up, but Adobe thinks it needs to happen, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Anyway, kata here is something was bought. So somebody bought something. So the store where she bought it. That's what this kata is doing. Welcome to Japanese. You need to know everything that the person is thinking without them communicating it with you. Very confusing. Katta mise ga shiritai. Shiritai is the e. Shiru is the verb. Shirimasu. Shiru. Shiri is the stem. If you take the mas off a verb, you get the stem. So shirimasu. Shiri is the stem. If you add, basically, shiru shita. Yeah, if you do the stem plus tai of any verb, you get want to do that thing. But I want to emphasize something. Shiritai is an e adjective, and thus it's describing a situation. And thus, it is describing the store in a weird way. This is, the store where she bought the necklace. Ga shiritai desu. It is, I want to know, if that makes any sense. So shiru is to know, and shiritai would be to want to know. However, you have to think, in English, you would say, I want to know what store she bought it at. Whereas in Japanese, the verb is turning into an adjective. So that's crazy. You're kind of literally saying, notice how mise has a ga particle here. It has a ga particle here. So that's the subject of the sentence. This is the store where she bought it is the subject, and it is shiritai desu. So we have the store that she bought the necklace at, and we're describing that store as shiritai desu. It is shiritai desu. It is shiritai. So it is want to be known to an weird extent. Some people are going to argue with that translation or that explanation, and that's fine. If you don't want to, some people say that ga isn't always a subject marker. I like to think that it very much is. And it's ironic because the people who say that ga isn't always a subject marker say that people think it's always a subject marker because they're trying to force Japanese into English. And honestly, my argument's the opposite. It has to be, if it is always a subject marker, then we have to do crazy things like treat shiritai as an e adjective. And that's very weird for English. The store that she bought the necklace at is want to know. That's an insane English sentence. So I feel like I'm actually being more true to the language. But then again, I'm not a super mega crazy professional guy with linguistics. So maybe I'm wrong. Enough ranting. Nan to imasu ka, what does she say? Or what will she say?
何と言いますか?
So once again, this is nan what, and then this to is the particle. So she will communicate an idea of what idea will. So the to is quoting what. So it's like the quotation marker. What? To iimasu ka? What? And this just means like will she say in the future. Notice this could also translate to what will it be called? What do you say? What will she say? What will it be called? Something like that. The to you can also sometimes, once again, can mean what will something be called. Okay, so let's see what the picture is. Once again, this lady on the left. We want to know what yajirushi no hito will say, the person with the arrow pointing at her. What will she say to this lady who's got the necklace? She'll probably say, girl, you cray. Give me that necklace before I cut you. All right, here we go.
1、
どの店で買うつもりですか?
Okay, so dono mise, which store? Dono mise de kao tsumori desu ka? Okay, so dono mise, which store? De is place of action. The verb is kao. The verb of the clause is kao, which is to buy, to purchase. And then if we have a plain form verb, a casual, a direct form verb, kao, like kaimasu turns into kao, and we add tsumori, this is... Why does it... What? Okay. No. There we go. Tsumori is a noun that we can affix to the end of a verb or other things too. Oh, my leg. And it means to have a plan to do that. So it's almost like you intend to do something. You have a plan to do something. You intend to do something. You have an expectation to do something. You expect to do something in the future. So where do you expect to buy that? Where do you think you'll be buying that? Where do you plan on buying that? Something to that effect is what this tsumori is communicating. At which store do you plan on buying it? That's not what's... Oh man, my leg. That's not what that lady's going to be saying to that lady. She has a necklace already. Why would she be planning to buy the necklace? All right, next.
2、
それはどこで買ったんですか?
All right, great. Sore wa, so sore would be correct because we're talking to someone, and sore is the second person, the you of the conversation. If you're talking to somebody, if I'm talking to you, I'm the first person, you're the second person, and everything else is the third person. So if you have ever heard of first person, second person, third person, that's what that means. So kore, sore, are. And if you're talking, it flips. You would be kore, I would be sore, and the other people would be are. So sore wa, that thing that's by you. Dokure, at where, just straight up where. Where did you do an action? The de particle is for actions. And kata is past tense of buy, or I should say complete because it's done. So where did you buy that? And then the desu ka, this is the extended predicate. It is no des or no da or des or da. Usually when it's pronounced, it's des or da, depending on if you're being polite or casual. And it translates to giving an explanation, or in this case, asking for an explanation. Once again, you've heard me say this in previous videos. This des, which is, da, no da. The te form of da is de, and so it could be no de. You have probably seen no de translated as because, And if you think about that, that's because it means being that something is true. And so here we can translate this as where is it that you bought this? It's that you bought this where kind of a feeling. So it's it's that. So in the no de form as because, it could translate to as being that. That seems like the best answer, but we haven't heard number 3. Maybe she said something even better in number 3.
3、
買ったかどうか教えてください。
Okay, yeah, maybe she stole it. Kata is you bought. We just got this in the previous one. Kadoka. After a verb, kadoka translates to whether or not, or sometimes even in English, if. So I want to know if she's a girl. That's a weird sentence. I want to know if she's cute. So if you think about English, we use if or whether when there's 2 options. She's either cute or she's not cute. It's either, I don't know, did you buy a cat or a dog? I want to know if it's a cat or a dog. So I'm giving you the proposition that it's a dog or a cat, and you need to, and I'm assuming that it's one of those 2, and so there's only 2 options. When there's one of 2 options, we can translate this as like if, or we can translate it as whether. And here it's one of those 2. So if you bought it, whether or not you bought it, something like that. So whether or not it was bought, whether or not you bought it, 教えてください. Te form ください, please. The te form of 教える is 教えて. So please teach me, please explain to me, please tell me. In this situation, the verb is probably best translated as tell. So 買ったかどうか教えてください. Please tell me if you purchased it or not. She might say that. Maybe she assumes that the person stole it. But I think if the thing is 買った店が知りたいです, the store where she bought it, want to know. I want to know where she bought it. それはどこで買ったんですか? Where is it that you bought that? Is the best question to ask. Let us listen to that one more time without me interrupting, and then I'll give a good English translation like normal English.
1番、
友達がかわいいネックレスをしています。買った店が知りたいです。何と言いますか？
1、
どの店で買うつもりですか？
2、
それはどこで買ったんですか？
3、
買ったかどうか教えてください。
Again, the best answer is number 2. Where did you buy that? All right, where is it that you bought that? All right, so the transition. 友達が可愛いネックレスをしてます。Your friend is wearing a cute necklace. 買った店が知りたいです。You want to know where she bought it, what store she bought it at. 何と言いますか? What do you say? What does she say? What will that 矢印の人 say? どの店で買うつもりですか? Where do you expect to buy that? Where do you plan on buying that? At which store do you plan on buying it? それはどこで買ったんですか? Where is it that you bought that? Oh my god, where is it that you bought that? Oh my god. And then 買ったかどうか教えてください. Did you buy that? You can tell me. Yeah, you can tell me. Please tell me if you bought that or not. You a thief. Hey. All right. That's funny. Have yourselves a happy dappy day. Peace out.